everybody. I have a question. I don't know if I did the right thing or not. It's kind of an odd set of circumstances. Let me start at the beginning. I was downtown Waukegan, sitting in my car, and there were the usual odd people walking up and down the street. A man with his pants sagging around his knees, and he was gesticulating with his hands and talking to himself as he walked down the street. And then there was this young woman, and she walked by, and she had her cigarette in one hand held up to her mouth, and her hand kind of trembled a little bit. She had the look of someone who was an addict or an alcoholic, or who had maybe, I don't know, some type of mental issue or was sick. Because of that hand tremor, and because of, I don't know, just sort of the look in her eyes, she just didn't look like a well person. And a thing that also made her really stand out to me at the time was that she had black lipstick, and her mouth was like this black bow circle of black lipstick. I didn't think anything of it at the time, just that, oh, there's some weird people walking around today. It's kind of, I got the impression that she was very sad. It was very sad. She looked ill. That was the impression they gave me. Well, cut to that night, last night, I was in bed, and when I go to bed, I sometimes listen to documentaries and things online while I fall asleep. And the thing I listened to last night was a documentary on a missing person. It's a channel on YouTube called Brain Scratchers, and the guy that runs the channel talks about mysteries and missing people and tries to get people to help solve and find these people. And last night's case I heard was about this young girl who's been missing since February of 2016. She's not a girl really. I think she's 21 years old or something like that. But she has schizophrenia and I think some other types of illnesses that gives her the mental age of 12. And she went missing from her assisted living facility last year, February 2016, and hasn't been seen or heard from since. And the family has been frantically searching for her ever since. I listened to the story and I thought, oh, this is very sad. She snuck out the window and ran away and left a trail of her possessions across the yard towards a road, and then it stopped, so they think maybe she got picked up by somebody or something. I thought to myself at night while I was listening to that, I want to look at pictures of this girl and see what she looks like, you know, just in case I might see her somewhere or something. I just want to see what she might look like. So I went to sleep, and then in the morning I remembered the case, so I decided to Google her name, Rosemary Timberly or something like that. And there are various photos of her, and one photo is of a YouTube video. I guess she had a YouTube channel. And one of the photos from the YouTube channel, she's wearing the black lipstick. And her lips look very much like the girl I saw walking down the street yesterday. That bothered me. I was in a quandary. I was thinking, could it be that girl? Would she have gone missing from Oklahoma and turned up in Waukegan, Illinois? Now, she was supposedly on schizophrenia medication, and she was in the middle of having her medication changed, and she has all of these issues. Would she be able to be walking around by herself in Illinois without help, without she was alone. This girl that I saw was alone. Her hair was cut short and it was curly. Now, one of the things they say about this missing woman, is that she likes to wear wigs. Well, this wasn't a wig. I guess she has naturally blonde hair. This girl had dark blonde hair. It was cut short and it was curly. The mister, I suppose she could have gotten a perm, or whoever maybe is helping her or was with her could have gotten a perm. I don't know. I really felt bad about this. The black lips made me think so much of that girl I saw yesterday. And the thought that she has these illnesses, and the girl I saw's hand had a tremor, and she gave off the impression of being someone who was either an addict or who had some type of issue. It bothered me until I thought, I'm going to have to say something. There's a Facebook page called, I think, Let's Find Rosemary Timberly. So I private messaged them and I said, I don't want to give anybody false hope or provide any false leads, but this is what I saw yesterday. Do you think it's silly that I did that? I mean, is it silly to think that this could be that girl based on that she might be roughly the same age, and that she was wearing black lipstick the same as this girl wore in a YouTube video? Was that dumb of me? I don't know. I feel like, what if it could be possibly her and I didn't do anything? Wouldn't that be worse than it not be her and I said something? Anyway, that's what I was going to say. See ya, bye.